Yeah? Are we able to
So like people can hear us.
Take off my bias.
Yeah, they can hear us.
I don't know.
Wait, what should we say first? Should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah. Those ones. Okay. Here. Is that changing?
No, yeah, I can hear you.
Does it change though at all when I do that? Or is
Yeah, that gets quiet.
okay, so we need to
That's
like, we're not live, are we? What? Okay. Look at the street.
If you want to get your just to go off a little bit, then you can tune in on YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
just to like check that it's working. Yeah. Want to see how it's going.
This is horrible.
Yeah, have fun.
What are you supposed to say?
Just how lovely it is here now at Peffermill. Everyone's doing really good in the IMS Allstars. Hope everyone's had a good festive break.
Why are we doing this?
Other stuff to look into, you know.
It sounded so good doing that.
You get to smash it.
Okay.
That's why it's actually just hit us up on Teams and see everything. Have my fun with me.
Oh, they're going.
Hi everybody. What you've just tuned into is the intramural All-Stars game versus the Edinburgh Rugby. Oh, and that's actually illegal. Sorry. Versus Edinburgh Rugby's first year team. We've just gotten underway, and my name is Toby. I'm joined by my co-host Bella.
Hiya.
And we'll be trying to guide you through this game.
Very little knowledge about rugby.
So that's a penalty to the blue team, which is the intramural All-Stars, for collapsing the ruck. The All-Stars have kicked down the line and have opted to the line out for attacking position. What's your first impression of the teams here today, Bella?
Right, yeah, my impressions of the team. They're all looking great.
Yeah, I think
They look confident.
the Edinburgh rugby team looked really good in the warm-ups,
They
like
looked-
some big boys.
Yeah, they ran on with purpose.
Purpose. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Intramural All-Stars still have. Oh, I take it back. They have no longer got the possession, but the Edinburgh team have knocked it on, and they'll go back for a scrum.
The weather's really nice today, though. That's one thing.
It is. It's a bit chilly, but
The sun
Um,
is shining.
the sun is shining, and we could not ask for more. Let's be honest.
Even though we're sat outside.
yeah. Shivering.
With not a particularly good angle on
No. We're doing our best, but if you spot any errors in our commentating, please feel free to point it out.
If you have complaints, direct them to...
Yeah,
Not to us.
yeah. The sports union are at fault here. Can't see a thing.
No, literally, what's going on over there. But it looks great, whatever it is.
The
Looks like they're waiting for...
glasses on. It looks like they're ready to form up a scrum, but it appears the first year team has the ball deep in their own territory.
Does the first year team have a name? Do we know the name?
No. They've opted for the crossfield kick, which is gathered safely by the All-Stars.
Some quick
Oh, that's a big tackle. But the All-Stars have recovered it on the 10 meter. No, halfway. Oops.
The Edinburgh first year team seemed to line up a bit better. I don't know if that's...
Yeah, the Edinburgh first year team look like they have a very well organised defence. However, that's a great pressuring kick, but it's dealt with very well. And the intramural
I'll
team,
take it.
opt. It's a great kick. He's managed to bounce it in the field before it goes out, so they won't go back for the kick.
That's what I was going to say.
Well, now you know. That means the first year team will have the line out, but closer to their line. I can't see any live stream chats, but please, if you had a good winter break or have any questions for us, put it in and we will find a way to get to you.
Or just give us compliments.
Yeah,
Show
yeah.
support.
Likes and follows and not shares. And
Yeah.
Do you have an Instagram to plug or anything?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely not. But follow the SU Instagram. What is it?
UOE Sports Union, yep.
Hit us up, give us a follow.
Mitch makes a big collision, but is taken down by the first year team. And then the ball is secured, but it's loose, and we go back for the penalty advantage for offside. There's been a decent stretch of territory in the first year half. I think the intramural side are looking good,
Like
and
dominating.
yeah, and confident. They've kicked for the corner, and they'll be going for a try rather than taking the 3 points. Yes. Yeah,
Speak loud.
I need to be closer.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't hear it. It was just, you could hear you over bell and loud.
Okay.
Is it definitely on? I've not been talking the whole time.
You can share my mic if you want.
Well, no, because I need him to get us because I don't know, I've not seen it.
It's quite a delay. A delay. Damn. The intramural side are attacking the first year's line, pushing for the try with some forward play. It's a big collision though.
Just going very
The All-Stars are still pushing
They're pushing
um,
pretty deep
on the first
yeah.
year line.
What something to talk about is I'll maybe
The
Penny.
Edinburgh Futures team have managed to clear the ball, but the intramural All-Stars are running it back up the field.
Must be Ends players.
What a break! Oh my gosh! Oh, this is gonna surely be a
There
try.
he goes, there he goes.
Oh, he's kicked it, and he's kicked it straight out.
That's cool. They've
That
moved
is-
down our end so we can actually see.
Yeah, we can finally see them. This will be very exciting, and the commentary will get a lot better. I can't promise, but the All-Stars have the line out.
They're looking quite muddy already.
Yeah, and they're throwing to the back. Dan Round secures it. The Dan Round, the round pound. Rumour has it, Dan Round scored a hat-trick during his under-16s rugby career.
What do you write?
The All-Stars have kicked it down the field, but the Futures team ran, and it's an audacious offload is ruined by a failed
Knocking
gather.
his own teammate over. That was a bit rough.
Yeah, miscommunication, and the freshest, the Futures team are fighting each other, ish. That's a good tackle. That's a great break. But he's been put into touch. The referee today is Simeon, big TikTok user, really good, really nice guy. Yeah, big. He's I think he's the TikTok ref, but very nice lad. He's got 10,000 following or something.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's 11 on me.
Yeah, we do.
Give him a follow too.
Yeah. Oh, and that's a charge down. And it'll come back for the high tackle. Advantage goes to Futures. The Edinburgh Futures team have opted to take a scrum, so that they can set up an attacking position with the whole side of the field for them to do some backs moves in. Can they capitalize? They look like they can. Yeah, they can. And that is a try to the Edinburgh Futures. Scored by I don't know who, but it's 5-0. The conversion is missed and it remains 5-0. Boo. And the kickoff is taken and it's knocked on immediately. The ball will be Futures, but there is a advantage being played.
Oh wow, look at that sun.
And the
That's
sun
lovely.
has come out. Unbelievable. Cancel the order for gloves. We'll be okay.
Nah, I'm keeping my gloves.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. It's a break down the left hand near side of the pitch, but it's thrown away. And it's play on. And another more. So, Bella had just asked if the helmets would protect their heads, and they are. They are scrum caps, worn by the big boys in the scrum, to protect their heads and stop them from getting cauliflower ears.
Cauliflower is
Yeah, well, they just love their vegetables.
yeah.
It's unpleasant.
But when their ears get ripped off or something.
They just get like crushed, and they. If you look at some old retired international rugby players, they've got like flat ears.
Well, that's
In
fine.
yeah, good bit of knowledge for you. Yeah.
Well, whose helmet looks nicest today? There's a red one.
Yeah, the red one's good. I like that.
That blue, that shade of blue over there is quite nice.
Blue. Oh yeah. The lad not wearing his scrum cap. Good. Yeah, it's back on.
They have a bit of a gossip over there about the mother's meeting, I think.
Oh, unbelievable. Get on and play. Come on. What are you doing? Stop talking about tactics. Speaking of, the Futures team have adopted a barbarian style play, which
What do you mean?
it means fling it and hope for the best.
EURFC.
Some inside gossip I got earlier suggests that the team directive, quote unquote, was that they should just
For the futures, did you say?
for the Futures.
You think they'd have a bit of a
Yeah,
better
well,
game plan than that?
maybe, but it makes for good entertainment.
Seems to be
So
working, to be fair.
exactly. However, it's a penalty, and the taken quick attempt is taken back. We'd like to give a bit of excuse for the IM Allstars, because I can tell you that they have not ever trained together properly. So I think given that, Bella, you'd say they're doing all right.
They're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
They're holding their own.
Exactly. Line out is one, and what a line out it was. Oh, and a great opportunity to score a try has been dropped by one of the Future's back line. And the IM All-Stars have opted to kick on and try and claim the territory, but there is a break. We just want to thank you, our 5 people, for liking the YouTube live stream.
Appreciate the support.
Yep, it really means a lot to us.
32 whole people watching. So many fans out there.
Yeah, we want to say hello to 32 of you. God. So we have an uncontested scrum here, which means that when the All-Stars put it in, there will be no shoving, which means the ball is guaranteed to go back to the other side.
Seems a bit pointless, but performative.
You are correct. It is absolutely performative. It's because the All-Stars are, for lack of a better term, not that good. I'm kidding. I love them all. I'm not biased though. But the and it's a penalty to the All-Stars. I take it all back. I love them.
They're winning.
They are.
They're definitely winning.
But then, yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, the All-Star, the intramural teams don't actually have contested scrums. And
Or ever.
No, ever.
To give them an advantage.
No, because they only play each other, right? So they don't have
Oh,
them.
you mean amongst intramural
Yeah,
teams?
exactly.
I see.
Because you have to really know how to scrum, otherwise it's very easy to injure yourself.
Oh, right.
It appears the penalty has been turned over, and the Futures team have it. It looks like they're opting for another scrum, and they're going to try and do what they did last time they scored. It's probably a good idea, really. And it's a break and a great offload. He's just got to make the one pass. And they are in again. It is 10-0 to the Futures team. Boo. The kick is being taken by the Futures scrum half, number 9.
Putting it.
We have just secured coffees. It is
It's all worth it now.
good
An
news,
alcoholic
everybody.
beverage would be better, but we'll have a coffee.
Should have brought the hip flask,
Yeah.
but hey.
Smuggle it in through the boxes.
The All-Stars kickoff again. It's well taken, and he's taken down. We just wanna say that it's really great to be back after such a long time in quarantine. Going
Got some live sports finally.
unbelievable. It's maybe not as good as I like Premiership rugby, but
We're set
But-
for it.
yeah, look, live
Best
sports,
thing.
and he's dropped that. Unbelievable. That'll be a scrum. All Stars put in. The put-in is done by the blue team, or the All-Stars, and 10 dummies. Oh, and what an incredible break.
Is there anyway?
Can he make it all the way? He's been tackled.
Did they do it?
No. It's knocked on. I'm not really sure by who, because it's really far away.
Yeah. Squinting right now.
You can probably see better on the actual stream, so if you don't mind,
Let us
just-
know what's going on.
The commentating team here have noticed a disappointing lack in mullets today.
Expecting better.
Yeah, so far we've only noticed the one.
It looked pretty luscious and long though.
Rugby fun fact here, Bristol Bears are the best team. And we're
From Bristol.
Are you-
So,
no
yeah,
way.
there you go.
um
I didn't know that.
yeah, well we're not actually, but yeah.
What, are you from Bristol?
Yeah.
No, mad. We're both from Bristol.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Shout out to Louis Graham for figuring out that it is in fact me talking all this. Um, yeah. Right, we can talk about rugby for a minute. The Intramural All Stars are on the halfway, and they're distributing through
dropped that ball.
distributing
That
through
was
10 has not worked, and the ball is knocked on. We're playing the advantage,
the goods of a
and there's
run.
coffee. Unbelievable. Oh, there's a break down the, let's say, right hand side, the far side of the pitch. That's the one. Yeah. They are.
You're running.
Oh, but he's been chopped, not chopped. Great inside ball that. He's kind of crawling forward on the ground a bit, but the ref has no problem with it, so there's no problem with it.
Just so brutal, like. They must have so many bruises.
Yeah, yeah. Bigger men than me, to be honest.
Isn't it actually like? I guess it's an advantage to be like stocky, but sometimes short people don't they run really.
Generally, in general, um, nice of you to say.
Not just saying.
No. Oh, and he's knocked it on. Yeah, in general, if you're gonna find a short person on a rugby pitch, it'll be in the scrum half position, which is number 9. Um, they are the person that throws it from every ruck, every breakdown, same thing. Um, and they're known for being agile, nippy, and annoying. It is.
Speaking for yourself, is that what you
Well,
say?
yeah, I'm not a very good 9 actually.
What position do you play?
Management.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hence more commentary
Yeah.
than anything else.
And it's a penalty to the All Stars, and it looks like they're going to kick it up the field for the territory, because there's no way they're making that kick from there. IM Allstars with the possession still and a penalty advantage. Seems to be a trend here. That was potentially the worst crossfield kick I've seen.
It looked a bit like
Today.
they just gave up to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
It was a good
come on.
idea. They had the advantage, but he kicked it backwards, and would have been better off just passing it.
We've got someone on the sideline running around looking like they're warming up. Maybe they're about to go on.
Yeah, look.
Or they're
No,
just
he's,
running for
he's
fun.
still going.
Or
He's
just
still.
running to the toilet.
He's gone. Good for him. Both teams do have reasonable sized benches, but I've not been keeping track of substitutions, so
Oh
So-
god, well we don't even know their names.
yeah,
Everyone looks happy to be here though.
yeah, something like that. Penalty is for a high tackle, and IM Allstars will be kicking for territory. This coffee is incredible.
Yeah, warming us up. I wonder if they're as cold as we are.
Yeah. I mean, running around is probably a good idea
Probably
in this, but our commentary, quote unquote, box is just too good for us.
Exposed.
Yeah, an exposed table on the and it's a
Oh, he got proper dragged.
big hit, but it's all respectful, and that's what we love to see.
Yeah, they do seem to get along pretty well, even when one of them absolutely
Yeah,
smashes them around.
we love that. It's coming right. We've been hit.
The ball just landed on the commentary desk, almost took us out.
We've just had an attempt on our lives.
Because they hate our commentary so much.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
coming at us and I was just watching it coming and I was thinking, it's not good.
I was like, surely not. And this commentary, and it's a free kick to the IM Allstars. And there was some disagreements, but Josh, who is probably the captain, is having words with Sibian. Love it.
Who's Josh?
Josh is one of the good old engineering lads from the Engineers Rugby Club. So there are, I believe, 3 teams participating in the Intramural All-Stars side. There's a... Couldn't tell you the ratios. Yeah, so the... Ooh, what a run. The best team is the Engineers Rugby Club. So unbiased. Not all engineers, but all bloody good lads and all right rugby players. And then joining them will be some boys from the history. Oh, what a tackle by Mitch, one of the engineers lads. Yeah, you love to see it. The history boys and the YPs with boys on the field as well. That's a great charge down from, you guessed it, the Engineers captain, Josh Morrison. It's taken back for a penalty. Once again, the Futures team are offside. We're up to 12 likes now. That's more than I've ever gotten on an Instagram post. So, really enjoying the cloud.
Nice, nice. My mum's just tuned in, so hi, Mum.
Hi, Bella's mum. All Stars are playing with it in the deep in the. Oh no! Oh no, that's unbelievable. One of the All Stars has just tried the most audacious over-the-top offload, forgetting that he is not actually a basketball player, and passed it straight to the opposition. Gutting.
That's a good one.
The water bottles are coming on. It might be half time. No.
Talking tactics in the corner.
Yeah, Joe with the team talk. Shout out to Josiah UM for organising such a great intramural All Stars team.
I'm wearing such a great hat.
Yeah. We'd try and get a reporter down to get the inside line, but we don't actually have one. Yeah. Our commentary box is
Restricted.
temperamental, restricted, and prone to being hit by balls. Rugby, rugby balls. Yeah.
And
Good.
they're just having a hug in the corner over there.
Yeah, the futures team getting intimate with a lovely looking team huddle. Good for them. Aha, everyone's welcome. We have got a wait, where is he? Ah, we do. We have an interview with the
Oh God, he's hella muscled.
intramural All Stars number 2, Angus Forbes. What a hero. Angus, how do you think the game's going?
Well, I believe everyone watching at home can understand the real winners are the team that refused to kick it out. We've come into the game with a Fijian mentality, and I think you can see it from the amazing offloads from the lads.
I
But,
absolutely agree.
Yeah, I think we're the real champions are the plucky losers that have never trained before. I think we had 5 guys turn up to training, so first time a lot of us have even seen each other. So I think all we're doing is just trying to embarrass them as much as possible. So.
I think you're doing a fine job. Good luck, Forbes. So half time is about to end, and we're going to get underway with the second half. But we're just quickly going to go over the scoring system and the score. It's 12-0 to Bella's surprise.
I thought it was 1-0.
But so the freshers, the futures team, that's what it is, have scored 2 tries, and which is 5 points each, and the second try they converted, which means they kick it through the sticks in line with where it was scored, which gets them the additional 2. They're also making a fantastic break down the field, but he's going to be bundled into touch. Great defense by the All-Stars.
Do you want to give a
Oh,
statement?
a quick statement.
Yeah, we've got Abed here now from the Sports Union, Vice President Intramural.
In charge of the event.
Do you
Charge
have
of the
anything to
event.
say about how the event's going, how the team's playing?
The event so far, 10 out of 10. We're smashing it. It's been really great. We've got netball on as well. Got a lot of hype for that, and football starting very, very soon. Hockey
Good.
starting soon. As far as the rugby goes, I'm not worried. I know my guys. There's a very common saying in rugby, Toby, you know it as well. If you're down 12-0, you're going to make a comeback and win 24-12. That's unfortunately just how it's always happened in history.
That is the way
Yeah.
it is. So
Yeah.
we'd like to apologise to the Futures team because
Yes.
they're going to lose 24-12. Thank you, Abed.
No
You
worries.
are a
I'm going to
fortune
go
teller.
drown my tears.
Looks like we've got a bit of an injury with one of the Futures
He's just a bit
teams.
tired. He needs
Yeah.
to lie down.
Having a quick nap on the job. Unbelievable.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go the full 70 minutes, we think.
So we're the real ones.
Yeah, we're the real heroes here.
Yeah.
Our man from the Futures team has walked it off. Good for him, but will his adverse condition sacrifice the team?
His adverse condition.
Yeah, that thing. Looks like he was limping a bit. Or maybe you'll see how the game develops.
Better than we can.
Yeah, better than we can. We can't see a thing over there. Promising backs move. Oh, and he's been chopped by the Futures team. We, Bella and I, just want to shout out King's Buildings.
Yeah.
What a fantastic campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up the College of Science and Engineering.
Big up the College of Science and Engineering. Thank you, Abd.
Those who have to trek to Kings, they know what's up.
Yeah, we love the shuttle bus.
Yeah, don't get rid of it, please.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh,
try and-
he's kicked that straight out, which means if you're not within your 22, which is the solid line near the try lines, and you kick it straight out without it bouncing, you will go back to where you took the kick from, which makes it a pretty bad mistake. Anyway, yeah, loves Kings. The line out is the All-Stars. Josh whispers something in the hooker's ear, and it's gone to the front, but he's surely been grabbed in the air. Come on. It's just fallen over. He has just fallen over and given himself to the Futures team to be poached. And the penalty is given for not releasing the ball on the ground. So the Futures will kick it
Off the pitch.
off the pitch, which is
Just what you
fine.
meant to do?
Which is fine.
Intentional?
It was.
It was?
It was,
Okay.
right. So, because rugby doesn't like to be simple, yeah, obviously, if it's a penalty, you can kick it straight out and you will get the ball. So it's a great
But that
way.
seems a bit illogical.
Yeah, the reason, the point of it is that if you got a penalty, it's because the other team has done something cynical or illegal.
Cynical.
Bad. Bad. So you can kick to the posts, or you can kick it down the field and gain yourself a load of territory without losing the ball. He's run back into his own forwards. Great way to be protected on the ground. Good lad. Love it. It's a penalty to the IM Allstars for holding it on the floor. As you can see from what Simeon did, bringing his hands down, it means that the IM Allstars have tried to poach it before the ruck was formed, and the man on the floor didn't release it. The ball's coming our way again. We are popular people.
Dodge that one.
We also missed a substitution with Mitch coming off for, I don't actually know, but yeah, a substitute. Our man Forbes, who we had the interview with earlier, is looking like he's about to throw in. He's the new hooker. They're going to the back this time, and it's straight over the top, but it's almost secured and then thrown away back to the Futures team.
Had some feedback that they can't even see the ball on the live stream, but you know what?
That's actually not our job.
It's not even necessary to see the ball.
Yeah,
See
well,
the ball.
look, you can see where they are. We're telling you a bit about what's going on every now and then. And the score's 12 now.
Soon to be 24.
Soon to be 24-12 if you trust Abid, which how could you not? Right, so, Bella just asked, what's the fastest food?
I'm not sure I did.
Well, we're going to pretend she did. The answer is scone.
Boom.
The IM All-Stars are making good ground up the middle of the field, but the commentator's curse being something I've already experienced, the ball is turned over and the Futures team take it quick. Could it be a try? Surely Abed's prophecy can't be proven wrong. Good tackle from Josh. They've shipped it wide, but the defence seemed to. Oh, there's an overlap actually. Oh, but it's brought back for a forward pass. Unbelievable. the quality of our commentating may decrease a little. Yeah, unbelievable. I know. Yeah. Because there's actually a handrail in the way of where everything's happening, and
It's not even essential to be able to see.
no. But as we said, you don't need to be able to see. So we're not. We're trying that, I guess. Trying the backs move.
There we go.
There's a bit of space and a great step. The little basketball move again, but he's brought down by two people.
That's a face full of grass right there.
Yeah. And once again, oh, unbelievable! Simeon has taken 10 meters off the All-Stars for back chat. One of the simplest rules of the game. Just be polite to the ref. So, only the captain, we're going to explain the back chat rule.
Asked to be a model. Not sure why I'm not being asked to be a model, but okay.
Okay, Mel, you can be a model.
What is it?
Red Bull wants
Sorry.
Red Bull.
That's a great break by the Futures team. no major changes. We've just been chatting with our producers. But the All-Stars are attacking once again. It looks promising with a great overlap, but the Futures team have a good spreading defense and recovered well. So as I was earlier, it's a penalty to the Futures. So the backtrack rule, the back chat rule, in fact, where you backtrack if you talk to the ref. So the elected captain is the only person on any team who's allowed to talk to the referee and bring any problems
just like,
against
hi,
them.
how are you?
You can do that. Yeah. So it's within reason, of course. But the referees are allowed to penalise people for talking at them, or just annoying them, really. And there have been many examples in the past where someone says something rude or out of line, and the ref can walk them back 10 meters, giving the team.
Just like
Yeah.
XO them a little bit.
The whole team has to walk back 10
Oh, I
meters.
see.
Yeah. So it is not advised. Rugby is very much a sport about being very courteous
I mean,
to the
that's
referee,
good.
which is good
How
thing.
could you be mean to him in that nice shade of thing?
I completely agree. Simeon is looking great and refereeing great,
And he's famous.
and he's famous.
Follow him on TikTok.
Yeah, and great guy at the pub. That's a great catch, and it looks like the Futures team are in down the wing. That's another try to the Futures.
Is Abdel going to be wrong?
Yeah, I'm really disappointed to say that Ab's prediction has been proven wrong.
There's time, there's still time.
Yeah, no, there's not. It's 17-0. Conversion to come. And of course, Abed said it was going to be 24-12 to the IM Allstars, which means the Futures team had to
They'll bring
be.
it back.
Yeah, I mean, there's life in the game yet, though. As a break down the wing by the Futures team, and it's looking very promising, and it's gonna be another try.
Sure thing.
It is now at 22. were this a real game, that would be the bonus point try to the futures. But it is in fact an exhibition game, and we are all here for fun. Which
They all look like they're having fun.
you wouldn't know by the way we're shivering, but
Do they look happy at least?
they do. The futures do, and
Oh,
and
bless them.
the All Stars.
To be fair, I actually think
Hey!
the look happier.
Yeah, the All Stars. So what's just happened here is that the All Stars claim that the kicker started their run up, and when you start your run up to a kick, during a conversion, the opposition team are allowed to run and chase you down, and if you don't get to it in time, they could charge it down, get in the way, or even take the ball. But the referee says no. Conversion is scored, and that's an extra 2 to the futures team.
Bringing the score to
24-0. We believe.
But what's your favourite?
My favourite pub has got to be the Golf Tavern.
Where's that?
On the Bruntsford Links.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great pub.
Is it a sports bar?
Yeah, to an extent. It's really nice. Nice wooden cladding.
Classy.
Yeah, classy, warm.
Oh, mine
God.
turned to
Yeah.
a bev. The warm as well.
Yeah. What about you? What's your favourite pub?
I was thinking this one for the cheap prices.
Yeah, true. Good student discount that.
You love a student discount.
We do. Any pubs that could be listening out there? That's a great break from the IM Allstars, but he's completely isolated. He manages to get it away somehow, but he's being ripped. But the Allstars take it to ground well. Josh takes it in, manages to get around. Well, that's a great take, to be honest.
The thing is, they just seem to like run into the people.
Yep.
Surely you should like try and dodge them.
Yeah, see, but... Well, go on! That's a try! And that is a try scored by the intramural All-Stars down the wing by number 23. What a great score. Conversion to come. 24-5. Kick to be taken by number 17 from the intramural All-Stars side. It's a good run up. It looks good. It's a great line, but sadly doesn't quite have the legs.
Or did they want to get it over the bar?
They did. They wanted to get it between the posts to get the extra 2. However, I get the feeling that number 17 isn't actually the team's kicker. Somehow.
There's a bit of a debate down here.
Yeah, yep, there was. It is rare that you get props taking kicks, but we do love to see it. What was that? Bella was just boasting about how she is the president of trampolining.
Yeah,
It is
shout out to Trampoline Club.
it is an honour to be in your presence.
Yeah, well, you're the president of engineering.
Rugby,
Rugby,
yes,
so
I
two
am.
presidents, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Celebs.
Celebrities. It is a exclusive bench that we sit on.
You actually can't be a commentator
Yeah.
instead of a president.
That is the rumour.
Because we have so much practice.
We do. I have spoken to some people before. Not on a microphone or anything. Oh, actually, I sometimes phone call people. That's
Yeah.
kind of the same. Oh, and he's dropped it. That damn handrail is getting in the way again. But
The sun is going to start setting us
yeah.
soon. We really won't be able to see.
That is unbelievable. We apologise for what is probably the picture quality as it gets dark and the quote-unquote stadium that we're in does not have lights that I'm aware of. Scrum from the Futures, running it out the back. Good moves, but it looks like it's caught on the wing. But they're setting up well for another backs move. It looks like they're playing it in the forwards for a bit. There is a chilly breeze on the sports field today, but it has been a very nice day.
But when is Peffermill not windy? It's so windswept up there.
Yeah.
Might be a warm day, but as soon as you get here,
Uh,
it drops 10 degrees.
Admiration for the rugby players, particularly the Futures team, who've just scored another try, making it 29 to 5 in favour of the Futures.
Favour of the future.
That's probably good, because the future is otherwise bleak.
Yeah.
Abed's here, and he's going to talk about how his prediction was completely false.
So I would just like to state that first of all, my prediction was not false. It was actually entirely correct. I've actually been supporting the club the entire time. No,
Unbelievable.
but to be honest, some actually really good rugby has been played today.
Yep, completely.
And I think that's it, just finished.
And that is full time.
Yeah.
The score is 29-5 to the Futures team.
Well played all round by
Well played
everyone,
all
I
round.
think.
Completely.
Some really good sportsmanship seen as well.
Good
So,
exhibition
good.
match. Good.
Yeah, good for that. I think it's a good warm up for the All Stars. You know, when they obviously go on to much bigger and much better things
Exactly.
in the future.
Yeah.
We've got a few selected for the next Olympics.
Yeah.
So just waiting for that, you know. No, but honestly, well played everyone. GG's all round.
Yeah,
GG's all
GG's
round.
all round. Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go cry in the toilet for a
Good,
minute.
good. I'll see you there.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. Good,
See you
good,
very
good, good,
soon.
good.
Another reunion.
So that is probably the end of our broadcast today. We'd like to say a huge thank you to the 23 people still watching.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, really appreciated, and we hoped you enjoyed the game as much as we did. And with that, we say goodbye.